Hey guys, Koizu here. Wow, it's been a long time since my last video. I think my last video was 6 months ago. But it's really good to be back making videos again. In this video, I will be coloring a character that I did this past weekend, just messing around. And throughout the video, I will talk about what I've been up to in the past half year. So right here, we're gonna get a shot of the Copic markers. These are my wife's markers. I saw them on the shelf this past weekend and thought, hey, I think I'm gonna try them out. So this is old school style. You flip over the drawing and you use your markers on the back side, and this doesn't smear the ink that you use to draw your character. So you can still see the drawing on the back side, and it does. I mean, the ink will tend to spread out and bleed a little, so be mindful of that. And I'm not sure why this skin tone is coming out green, but in real life, it's not that green. But yeah, what I do basically is just fill in a mid-tone for all the colors, and then once the mid-tone is done, I will add in some shadow. And you can even blend the colors if you want. There's a special pen that is clear. You can blend colors. I haven't tried that out, and maybe I'll try that out in the future. So sticking with the anime manga kind of look, I will give her green hair to match her green skin. And throughout this video, I've already done some editing, so it kind of fast forwards or jumps ahead just like that, because it might be kind of boring to see me color in something. Okay, so flip it over, flip it back, and I'm just going to continue adding in midtones. So yeah, the past 6 months, last December, my wife and I, we moved down to Irvine because I started a new job working in video games, so that's pretty cool, pretty fun. And it's taken me a while to get settled into a new city and to get my computer gear all set up, so I am really excited now because everything is all good and I'm able to just make videos again, so that's really cool. So in the next 2 weeks, I actually have a project that I'm working on and wanted to tell you guys about it. I am going to be a groomsman in my friend's wedding next month, and he's asked me to do the figures for the wedding cake of him and his bride-to-be. So he kind of said, just, you know, do what you do and whatever style you want to do it in is cool. So I think I'm going to do it in a style that's kind of like an anime figure-esque kind of look. So I've already got all my materials, so I think I have about 2 weeks to do that. So in the next, I guess, in the time between now and 2 weeks from now, I want to show you guys what I'm working on. So I think starting tomorrow, I'm going to show you guys the concepts that I have for the little sculptures and show you guys my work in progress. So hopefully it turns out cool, because if it doesn't, yeah, everyone's gonna see it, and I don't know, semi-pressure. So I mean, I've never really done a full figure sculpted before, so I think it's gonna be a challenge, but I'm really excited about the project. I think it's gonna turn out pretty cool. And oh yeah, one thing about the design that I'm gonna do is my friend and his fiancée, they're both musicians, so he plays the guitar and he's just musically gifted. So his figure is going to be this guy playing a guitar, and she will be playing a violin because she plays a violin. So the idea is to have them, you know, not just to be a standing pose, but that they're going to be kind of rocking out. So, you know, because marriage rocks. And so if I can capture that feeling in the, you know, in the figure, in the sculpture, then I think it'll be a success. So I'm going to give it my best shot, and yeah, we'll see how it turns out. So back to this video. I have added the shadow, and I'm doing it to the front because sometimes when you use the markers on the back side, you can lose track of the contour line. So it's okay. You flip it back to the front, and the ink may bleed a little. Sometimes you can get waterproof ink. That is good, but the pen that I used, it didn't bleed too much, so it wasn't too bad. So here I'm just adding shadow and light source top right, so shadow bottom leftish. So she's pretty much almost finished up, and I'm gonna do one more version of her. So I'm not sure if I said this in this video already, but I did one drawing and then I inked it, scanned it into the computer, and printed out, I think, 3 copies. And here is some blush that is totally ruining the color, because red and green are kind of opposite colors, so the red doesn't really fit, I think. But so side by side, the first one, the second one, I kind of like the first one, especially the purple hair. But here we go, number 3. So for number 3, I thought I would just fly through it, not really think so much about the colors that I'm going to use, just kind of have fun with it. So bam, orange skin. So it really stands out now because there's so much white around the orange. The orange looks really vibrant and kind of dark. So let's take note of that as we try to tone that down. So now I'm adding a cool color next to this warm color, so that is not helping us tone it down. And I kind of just like this blue color, but it's not working. So you're gonna see me try to harmonize her hair with her face. So I'm gonna get a warm color, kind of like a pinkish color, and just go right over the pen. I mean the coloring that I did, and this harmonizes a little better because reds and oranges, they're warmer colors, hotter colors, so it tends to harmonize better. So now the orange isn't looking that bad. Still kind of weird that she has orange skin, but hey, it's kind of like a manga anime color scheme, so you can do crazy things. So I just thought, hey, let's see what happens if I choose the most reddish, vibrant red that I could find in the set. So here is red, like screaming red. And now if you notice, this red is so bright that the original orange that we used now looks really light. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And now it's kind of faded looking. So I'm taking this hot pink and I'm trying to make the hair and parts of the skin as vibrant as the red that I used for her shirt. So it all kind of harmonizes and it all, I guess, matches. So I'm just staying within the red family of colors. Skirt, little stockings, and she's about done. So we're going to see 3 of the versions I did side by side. And so this is just some stuff that I did for fun over the weekend. Bust out the Copic markers. That's the method that I use. So take it easy, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.